challenge along the way. With courage I will face. I will battle every day to claim my rightful place. Come with me, the time is right. There's no better team. Arm in arm, we'll win the fight. It's always been our dream. It's you and me. I know it's my
as members. The frame drops. Why? You guys are probably like my age, probably a little younger than me, so fuck off. You may be not 10 years old or however old the guy is, but come on now. It's not like you're freaking all that old. In the eyes of people who are in their 40s and 50s, you're children. Eh. I just beat a grass type. Gardenia's toughest grass type who is wrecking my entire team, so freaking get wrecked, buddy. A glamiao. Oh no. Why not? Make this battle a little better. Why are you attacking my Geodude over my freaking fish? There you go. Attack my fish. Oh no, you just made my Geodude even slower than he already is. GG. Oh, that was my Magikarp? Huh. Oh, it was both of them. Ah. I forgot that it attacks both. Whoops. Oh, now you're weakening my Magikarp's attack. Damn. That's right, it attacks both. Ugh. I'm not much of a double battler. Damn it, Magikarp. That's what I get for trying to be doing some competitive stuff, making this fight a little easier. Yes, level 16. Okay. Ah, I thought you had more than one Pokemon. Or more than... Okay, you only have 2 each. No wonder it's failing. That's fine. You only had 4 Pokemon. That's alright. Then that was a waste. Not really. When when I kill this Pokemon, it's gonna hurt himself. But the reason it's missing is it's useless now. All right. Yeah, Cascoon's gonna hurt itself. Still faster than you. feel like I got meddled with. But, dearie, you're just a kid. And? Don't matter. I kicked your butt. I also beat another adult, last stream. And I beat Gardenia. And she's a murderer. What can we do? Magikarp. That poison worked wonders on you. Let's recover you, fishy. This stream is going to be not as long as my Phantasy Star one, but next week it'll be longer, and then Phantasy Star will be shorter. That seems to how it goes. Now, not when it comes to Monster Hunter, though, because that game's starting to get tiring for me, but we'll see. Fight blindly to defend them. Their extortion won't be forgiven. There's a possibility I could get back into Monster Hunter, but as it stands right now, I'm just not. I'm enjoying it, but then I'm not. I'm just getting tired of the game. Like, they're updating and adding new things, but I'm just getting tired of it, that's all. I played a lot of it. Not recently, but when I first started streaming it. Oh, I did a lot of it. And that's all I did. I did it as much as I did PSO. Not as much, but almost. And I played a lot. On top of doing a co-op. Yay! Try all you want. You're just gonna serve to make him happier. Ooh, good job, Kenny. Kicking butt. Kicking butt. Kicking booty, 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 booty. Zubit versus Zubit. Who's the better Zubit? Kenny's the better Zubit. Astonishing. Shit, he surprised me. What was I fighting for again? Don't ask. Don't ask me. Alright, Magikarp. Let's switch you off for Kenny to get you up there because I want you to be happy. Team Galactic is working hard to find new energy sources for the future. Are we? Let's see how good this Pokemon is. I stole it from a weak trainer. If the trainer was weak, then your Pokemon's gonna be weak. And then what Pokemon did you have to steal it from him? Because you obviously had to battle him, right? Oh. Why not just use the Pokemon you used? Unless you just straight up robbed the poor kid. Went up to him, just punched him in the face, and just like, yoink. How is this Pokemon listening to you is one thing. You guys don't have any badges. Why does every freaking thug team always have to steal Pokemon? Why can't they just use their own? No wonder they're bad. Don't they learn that the Pokemon that they steal are just terrible? You just straight up stated you stole from a weak trainer. What is this? You stole a bug. A weak bug. We are conducting research on forms of it. We want to harness the mysterious powers Pokemon uses it. How about steal some good Pokemon? Some of the Pokemon you have potential. Like your Glameow and Uglies and your Zubats can have potential, but your freaking Cascoon and all them, yeah. Wurmple? Yeah, I'm sorry, but your Pokemon are shit. Go Zubat. Level 17. Oh, yes. Let's get rid of that leech life. Good. Yes. Now he has a good stab. Oh, smack you with that chicken. Oh, yes. Now I can murder these bugs faster. What do you think you're doing? Taking out your team so I can progress. Ordinary people like you can't understand team-like collective grand designs. Come to think of it, I don't even know what's going on. Eh. Our mission is to implement the operations without question. It is all for the New World Order that our boss will lead. Cyrus, please. Trayvon Martin. Oh, this could go either way for one of us. You're faster than me, so shit. Why did I even try? And the health I have. Goodbye. I just sealed his happiness as fate. Oh god. What did I even try for? I forgot. You are faster than me considerably. Why did I even try? I was hoping he would have done this. Then I might have killed him. With a super effective attack that is taking advantage of Kadabra's shit defenses. Well, rip. Lord. This won't go unpunished. Yeah, well, neither will you killing my freaking Pokemon that evolves out of happiness. I'm going, Zubat. I'm coming. We'll get you a Crobat, don't worry. Is there any reason to cut over there? Apparently Zubat's not happy with me at all. Apparently none of my Pokemon are really happy with me. Except for Happy and Roxanne. Zubat, you've been winning a lot of fights for me. You've only died twice. 3 times? Eh. That wing attack would have been helpful for the last gym badge, but whatever. Frames, please. Oh, did you want something? Silly me did ask. You want to free the Pokemon? Yeah, that's gonna happen. Let's go, Rocket, or Galactic Executive. Commander, sorry. Commander Jupiter, that's right. You're not executives, you actually have names. It's been a while. Let's go, Jupiter. Mars. Oh, look who's faster. Oof. Rough. That's also rough. How insolent. Take a bite out of this, child. I would, but you're about to kill my Zubat, so you can go pound salt, lady. How about you take a bite of this, even though that might tickle a little. That would do more damage. Good. Yeah, that'll do more damage, alright. Not enough, but it would do more than what your wing attack would. You just... Okay. You could at least got a flinch off. How about drop dead? Yay, I can kill myself. No. You're not going to pull a Vegeta on me. Ooh, yeah. Oh no. Okay, good. Don't fart on me. God, you, dude. Roxanne, you are a beast. Doing high magnitudes. It's a good thing you're poisoned, because that means ground affects you, bitch. Oh? How dare you poison my rock monster? Oh, medicine, you're dead. That's like ultra effective. Lord! Alright, almost 5 more levels to go. Losing to some child, being careless cost me too much. You weren't careless, you're just terrible. I got careless when I lost Zubat. Well, aren't you tough? It's okay though, our official Pokemon statue investigation is finished. Mars has collected enough energy from the Valley Works. I'll let you... Little thing. Our boss is researching the myths of ancient Pokemon. With the power of mythical Pokemon, he will become the ruler of Sinnoh. As I suggest you keep out of Team Galactic's affairs. The last warning. You got a Clefairy back, and that's all thanks to you. But the Galactic, they said Clefairy came from space. Hand it over. Their logic baffles me still. It's like they are from space. Anyway, they're gone now. Thank you very much. I can't thank you very enough right now. But cruise by my cycle shop. I will. First, I need to heal my rock. Alright, well, now the newly abandoned Galactic building. It's a shame that you wasted all that money on this building. And yet you're in a town with population and no one seems to give a fuck. I mean, they may, but what can they do otherwise? I think I talked to everybody in town before I finished off last stream. You know, what I think it's about. Take it. Yay. So I'll read every. There's a B1 to shift up and down. Third gear you can go. You can't go all that fast, but it's easier to control. Fourth gear it gets harder to steer. It's stop, but it's fast. Like probably bitter and smelly. Event isn't bitter. Maybe a medical breakthrough. I bet. Using Pokemon statue when I was reach out, used to centerpiece on many festivals. Has it now? Has it now? You got a bicycle. You can ride the cycling road, down the cycle, and end up in Hearthome. It's fast. You should check it out. So I can't go back this way? Must be a reason why. Not that I wanted to, I was just curious. Oh, so there's a reason to cut. Well, I can't just leave it. This is why I hate switching out. I may actually just teach out of laziness. What do you got? Let's just do it because I'm tired of doing that. It's just a waste of time. Cut's not that bad. It's terrible, but it's not that bad. Not like I'm gonna use it, but at least I could still learn 3 other moves. Plus, it allows me to keep all my Pokemon. I'm not gonna go around switching every time, especially when I'm on a route and I won't have to go back to go and get a useless Voodoo. Now in team training, sadly I have to because there's only one Pokemon that can surf in that game. It makes sense, but god, it's annoying. That's a lot easier. Oh, nice. Useless to me, but hey, whatever. Oh, a Chingling. Psychic type. Astonish. It's another inanimate Pokemon, but some of them were clever. This one's actually pretty clever, and same with Chimecho, which is a freaking wind chime. God damn you. Klefki to me isn't all that bad either, but it got worse from there. The Sandcastle Pokemon that I saw is stupid. I don't even find Klefki all that clever. You just don't want to get caught, you little bastard. Yep. I didn't think Astonish would kill, but you are psychic after all. Now I gotta go buy some Pokeballs. I didn't go up. I went left. I can buy more than that. There, that's fine. These towns are rather confusing sometimes. Not really, but it's just annoying that they block off a lot of these paths. Like, seriously. It's all fenced off. It's weird. Oh, a Gen 2 Pokemon. Hoot Hoot. Hoot. Ow. Should I name you Male Owl? Stands on 1 foot. I didn't even read that. Oops. I'm gonna name you Leggy, because you like to stand on 1 foot. Leggy. Because I'm original. Oh, Meditite. Also psychic. And fighting? Are you fighting? Oh, you're psychic. Yes, you are fighting. And psychic. Shit. Let's get you out of there. I thought so. I know your second stage, Medicham, is fighting. I knew that. I just didn't remember if you were also part fighting. Which makes sense. Because, you know, he's meditating. Monks meditate. Monks are a common class that are that use physical combat. It eats just 1 berry a day by enduring hunger. The spirit tempered made shiver. We're gonna call you Monk. Oh wait, you're a female. Hmm. I'll just call you Monk. I don't even know anymore. I'm running out of ideas. I'm bad with names. Monk. Zubat, doesn't that sound like a ninja bursting from cover? Speaking of Zubat, I didn't heal mine. It's getting hot in here. I'm getting tired too. I knew this was gonna be a short stream. Shorter stream than Phantasy Star was. Now I'm just trying to get through Phantasy Star so I can move on to the second one. He's legal. Kenny's now legal. Alright. I'm jingling. No. One night jiggle. Detect. Jerk. How dare you? You need to sit there and start to... And you take a while to learn happiness, don't you? Or learn? Get happy. Was that a rare Pokemon that I ran when I ran into the Chingling? Bastard just didn't want to get caught. I could have threw the Premier Ball, but it probably wouldn't have caught it. Now you're freaking foresighting me? Don't use your foresight. Geodude, eh? Oh man, I'm getting tired already. I might actually end this here. Just because I need sleep. I should not risk fighting you. You could easily rock throw me and murder me. also getting tired of sitting in this chair. I'm going to towers above us. I want to be big. Like I want to, but something about being big. I want to be big like that one day. Yeah, I want to be big like that one day. Thought I read that right. Oh no. It's raising its stats. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, Onyx. You're my starter. You need to be my highest level. Blah, 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 blah. Goodbye, Onyx. I had a chance to catch an Onyx earlier on, too. Alright, 18. A powerful presence towers before me. It is you. Damn right it is. Look at these beautiful wings. Oh. Thank you. I fly on the wing of victory. Oh, you were talking about your hoot hoot. Not my bat. Dare thee. Oh, I can taunt people now. Yay. I can make fun of people. Oh, you're biting. Are you gonna die here? Or are you gonna unleash all this power at me? Alright, good. Man, what am I dropping frames now for? Can't catch anything here besides Geodude and Meditite. Beaver. No one likes Justin Bieber. He's not a believer. Zubat would leave her. Now don't raise your defense, you freaking beaver. Nice try. Yay! Almost time to evolve. Hey, you look puzzled. You know, I'm Professor Rowan's assistant. Venture. Yeah, wonderful, bravo. Yes. Give me that. There you are. Should gearing to be able to ride anywhere. Have a good time cycling. Yep, will do. Cyclist Axel. Staravia. I had a feeling that would get bad, yeah. I had a feeling that would get pretty bad. Well, let's end this nonsense before you get any freaking speedier, you stupid bird. Bink. I worked up a good sweat riding. I'm feeling great. Let's battle. I'm working up a sweat just sitting here because it's hot. And cyclist Megan with her shinks. Oh, I need to swap you out immediately, Kenny. And thanks for staying there so I don't move. Hey, watch where you're going, or did you want to challenge me? What do you mean, watch where I'm going? It's not like I ran into you like I did the other girl. Jeez, chill out, James. Bonita. This could get bad. I believe in you. Yes. I believed in you, Zubet. Kenny. My efforts were meaningless. Not really. You tried. You and I are both riding bikes, and you've got Pokemon. I don't want to lose to you. What the hell does that mean? Of course we're riding bikes. I have to. This is mandatory here. Nicole. Oh. Level 15, huh? Earlier. Starting to hurt. Yes. Plus 0 to attack. Nice. Jeez, I seem to have fallen off my bike. Oh. Sorry to hear that. Your bike is the type that can shift gears, huh? Let me see if you know how to ride it properly. Nope. I don't. That's why I ran into you. let's end that right now. Yes. Almost there. Almost 21. 21. More levels. Almost one more level. And Roxanne almost needs 5. Crash, tinkle. Did you just pee? Can only take as far as energy will allow. Not as long as I'm going downslope. But then again, I would crash into a wall and probably break my neck. Going upslope, yes. Going downslope is dangerous, though. Hey, thank you, Zero. Thank you, Tom, for the host. Motherfucker. Don't confuse my rock. How are you doing, man? Just ended my awesome 4-hour Phantasy Star stream, which I did really pretty well. I think I'm coming close to the end of Phantasy Star 1. Pretty close, I think. I made it to the final. I actually landed on the final planet, which is like that snowy area. And I'm coming close, I think. 4 hours. I've pretty much gotten everything I needed. I bought a glove for the cat, meow, and then I ended up dropping it by mistake, so I have to go and grind for another $2,000 or so to get that back. Which kind of sucks, but, I mean, there's that. But I got a new piece of armor for my mage, who now has some really good defenses. I got another gun similar to that gun that I bought for Odin that I told you that shoots everybody but for 5 damage. Now I have another one that does 10 damage for everybody. Or 20 damage, sorry. The gun that I had that did 10 damage per every opponent. Now I have one that does 20. And characters are getting pretty powerful. And I just fought a mage for Noah's quest line that gives her a defensive armor upgrade, so there's that. And now we're just grinding in Pokemon. Last stream was pretty intense. I fought my second gym badge, gym leader. Ironically enough, she was tackling my entire team with her Rose Raid. The one that survived and won it all was a 4 times weak Geodude. Won me that gym badge. Somehow, my 4 times weak monster defeated a freaking grass type who was taking my entire team out. That includes my freaking starter. Fucking MVP of that entire gym fight. Not the entire thing, but she took out my bird, she took out my starter. He took out my Zubat. The top 2 Pokemon who were gonna win me that duel, and my freaking 4 times weak rock monster won. That was towards the end of that stream last stream. It was insane. Geodude is a beast. Yes, he is. Or she. But not when it comes to grass types who are 4 times effective against it. And it was taking out my entire team, including my freaking bird. And my water type, which makes sense. But she had a move called Grass Knot, which does more damage the heavier the Pokemon is. All she had to do is Grass Knot my Geodude and it wouldn't have been over. And somehow my Geodude managed to pull ahead and managed to win. I was very, very scared. I was ready to accept defeat. And it fucking destroyed her. Oh, yeah. Geodude's been getting nothing but magnitude 7 and above. I'm surprised he finally got a 6. But he's been wrecking house, and he's almost ready to evolve. 6 more levels. Shit, I'm about to have a Gyarados soon as well. Also, I'm about to have a Golbat. I love my bike, but I'm not very good at fixing flat tires. Go buy yourself an inner tube, grab a pump, fill the thing. Kayla. Oh, it's a Pikachu. Well, Kenny, you gotta get out of there. Almost 1 more level for you, Zubat. Almost. Almost, and you're a Golbat. Time to take out not my favorite Pokemon, but my favorite line, I guess. I mean, Raichu's my favorite Pokemon. Pikachu is not. Nowhere near close. My favorite typing, just not my favorite Pokemon. Oh, and I miss the days of when you were fat. I also miss the days when you weren't so overly popular, where your name is spoken everywhere, and now in every fucking current generation game, you're gonna be saying your freaking name. God, I swear. I'm gonna play Pikachu Go, and every fucking 5 seconds I'm gonna hear Pikachu. Correct. Crash? Is that what you spelled out there? What's a bicycle without this? You have to have a flag. Yay! Yay! Useless. Who cares? You happy yet? Oh, you have a heart. Yay. Come back here. You, like, never want to be on screen, Zubat. What are you, camera shy? Kenny is camera shy. I just realized this now. He's, like, never on the freaking happiness meter checker thing. There he goes. Yeah, he's got a heart. Yay. Let's go battle. Let's go battle. Oh. Oh, yeah. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, it's a skunk Pokemon. Stunky. Yay. Oh, you're gonna make me miss. How dare you? So what you up to right now? Have you been playing any PSO? Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. We got ourselves a stinky Pokemon. What should I name this thing? Poop gas. I'm tired of naming Pokemon. But it's going, it's just for fun for the show. That's why I'm doing it. I'm just bad at them. Protects itself by spraying noxious fluid from its rear. Why does that have to be a literal description? Nintendo? Why? I understand that's what skunks do. PSO2, nice. I understand that's what skunks do, but that's one hell of a description. I don't want to think about that. Poop gas it is. Because that's... it's what you do, you disgusting thing. Go away, poop gas. You disgusting thing. Not a big fan of Stunky. Oh, Bonita. Hmm. A fire type would be interesting. Too bad I'm already past the freaking grass gym. But I'm not done with Gardenia yet. She's still a murderer. She still has some story significance because she's a murderer. Yeah, she literally, there's a haunted mansion in these games where apparently she gave some poison to one of her, like, family members or something, and now they're all, like, haunting this mansion where you catch Rotom. Yep. And the reason why you keep seeing her in front of that mansion is because she knows about this. Yeah, she's a literal murderer. And that's also why you find an antidote in the garbage can inside the place. Pokemon is scary. Nintendo, man. No wonder your main audience are people of my age range. It's because people like us understand it. Kids these days, kids of that generation or kids nowadays won't think about that. About an hour after birth, its 5 remain and tail grow out, giving it an impressive appearance. We will, Gary's Pokemon in the original. That too. Red kills Gary's Raticate. Not only that, there's a trainer in the Lavender Mansion that literally states, "Why did you die?" or something like that. Gen 1 introducing Pokemon Death from the get-go. Even though Pokemon doesn't technically die in your hands, they do eventually get old and pass on. It was a Growlithe. She was asking, when you talked to her, she's like, "Growly, why did you die?" We also introduced, like, ghost Pokemon's a thing, but they also introduced legitimate, like, supernatural stuff. Like, there was a character in Lavender Town who mentioned, like, "Is that a white hand on you?" Cubone wears the mask of its dead mother. Marowak in Gen 1, the reason why you face the soul of the Marowak is because Marowak was literally straight up murdered by Team Rocket. They go into detail in the Pokemon short. Those Pokemon shorts. I don't know if you've ever watched those. I forgot what they were called, but it was the Pokemon shorts about Red. And there was a scene, flashback of Cubone not being happy with any human being. And Team Rocket literally brought out an electric prod and started beating the Marowak to death. Yes, Marowak was murdered by Team Rocket. Generation 5, Black and White 2, has a haunted mansion. Probably one of the best haunted mansions in any of the Pokemon games. You're pissed at Super? Why? What did Dragon Ball do now? And why are you pissed at the anime and not the creators of it? 12-14. You're mad because of that? Wait, what? Huh? They're making a 4th Broly movie? But what does that have to do with Super? Isn't that Z? Are you talking about the new Dragon Ball Super movie? Is this the actual new Super movie where Goku fights the legendary UI creator? This can't be. He looks nothing like him in that preview. You're talking about the same movie, right? The new Dragon Ball Super movie? Because that looks nothing like him in the preview. The guy who created Super UI. Also, they're bringing Fusion Reborn and Bardock movie to theaters. Oh my god. Yeah, I know about the Dragon Ball movies going to theaters, and that is stupid to me. Because they're old. Who wants to go to theaters when you can just watch them on DVD? Are you fucking kidding me? So Broly is the guy who created UI, but he's dead. This is supposed to be canon. No. You're making him canon. Okay, then I can't consider this movie canon. The reason why it's canon is because this Super Saiyan who created UI was brought back when the universes were revived. And now he wants revenge on Goku and everyone else. And that's why he goes to Universe 7, Earth. He wants revenge for being wiped out by Zeno in the first place. And that's why he's going to Goku. What? The UI is going to go. The UI guy is going to help them against Broly? Okay, first off, but if you watch the trailer, Goku is literally fighting this guy who created UI, and he's bad. Did they just change up the movie entirely? Oh my god, they did. No. No. They did. They changed up the movie entirely. It's because people keep asking for him. People. What about Kale? What happened to her now? There we go. Kale's useless again. This is why I don't like Kale as a character. This is the reason I don't like Kale as a character. Is because 1, she's just a carbon copy. 2, now she's not a character whatsoever. She has no character development. All she is the same. She started to have character development where she hated Goku because she thought she was stealing away Caulifla. And then she started to hate Kaba because she thought that the two were falling in love. and she started to grow some development in the Tournament of Power arc where she was fighting against people, you know, when the scene where she transforms, she goes from Berserker state to transforming into Super Saiyan 1 state. She started to get some development away from Broly, and now she has no development whatsoever because Broly is back and now canonized. Because everybody just loves Broly so much. I'm mad because they changed up the movie. If you watch the original trailer, Goku fights off an unknown Saiyan. He sees his UI state. He mentions, oh, UI. I'm the one who created it. And then he gets his ass kicked. And then Goku's getting his butt kicked by this guy. Now apparently he's a good guy. His original motive to fight in the first place was because he's mad for being wiped out by Zeno in the first place. So what reason do they have to bring a new Saiyan into this? Oh my god. Yeah, I'd rather have a blind chick who knows how to read Braille. Yeah, that's also the reason why they're releasing the older movies in theaters. It's because of the Celebrate Dragon Ball's 20th film. That's also the reason why, but that's stupid to me. Update. Toei Animation confirms the title of the new movie will be Dragon Ball Super Broly, stating that the legendary Super Saiyan appears for the movie releasing December 14th, 2018 in Japan. Dragon Ball as a franchise has long established history as the realms of manga, anime, video games, and film. With Dragon Ball Super wrapping up this year, a new spin-off movie... Oh, okay, it's not canon at all. Thank you for coming. Okay, not canon at all, it's a spin-off. I don't know how that's a spin-off. To me, that's not a spin-off, but okay. That means all the other non-canon movies are spin-offs. I don't consider any of the movies to be spin-offs. I wouldn't go that far. Okay, it's not canon at all. It's a spin-off, apparently, to them. To me, movies aren't spin-offs. A spin-off is taking the concept of something and changing up it entirely. Yeah, Broly gets an arc of his own, yeah. Well, apparently somehow Broly survived being blasted into the sun. You know, because in the third movie, Broly wasn't even alive. He was brought back via DNA. Sorry, Ponyta. There you go. Ponyta's name. Bio Broly was the worst. The first one was my favorite, to be honest with you. And even that one's not as... Even the first Broly movie's not even that good. None of them are. The first one, in my opinion, is the best one. But that doesn't say much. What are you doing, Super? Toei, come on. I understand. Also, how did Trunks do that? Because it's so easy for any character to replicate, and also it looks very similar to the Galagun except it's blue. Like, every character can do the Kamehameha wave. Even Vegeta can technically replicate that if he wanted to. All he has to do is shoot a blast out of his hands. He basically already does it. It's just it goes by a different name and a different color. No, yes. It might have been an error. For all we know. Again, though, every character can replicate it. Vegeta technically does do the Kamehameha wave in his own right. It's a different name and a different color. While yes, it's not the same, and it's got its own weaknesses and strengths, and Vegeta has his own attacks. He technically himself has his own form of it in a way with the Galagun. It's no different than the Kamehameha wave. Vegeta could easily replicate. Hell. In Dragon Ball, Tien proved this. by fighting Yamcha. He straight up shot the Kamehameha wave and said that it's just that easy. That's the only time you see Tien use it. Tien has used the Kamehameha wave. It's just that easy to replicate. While Trunks used it, I don't know. But Vegeta shoots garlic. Yes, he does shoot garlic. Maybe they didn't change up the movie at all, and maybe this was their plan. At the time when I watched this trailer, though, the main villain, this UI Saiyan from whatever universe he was from, was the bad guy. He came in, straight up said that he wants to... He's tired. He was killed off, and he wants revenge. And now that he's back, he wants to revenge, and he's the one who created UI. I knew someone bad was going to come out of Super, which is why it was canon to me. Longest movie, Resurrection F was supposed to be longer and have more fight scenes. Look what happened. To be honest, Battle of Gods is still the best movie. So you're trying to... Okay, so now I'm starting to think that this guy's weak. If Goku's going to test him and then Broly appears. What is Broly gonna do, though? What strength can Broly pull out of his ass this time? He's a legendary Super Saiyan, yes, but Goku should be far stronger than him by this point. And if he's not, they're just pulling crap out of their ass. Yeah, they were good, but Battle of Gods was still the best movie, though. History of Trunks is a good movie, but it has its downfalls. I still don't like that. I still like that Trunks still lost. I still technically don't. I do like that it is canon. Aside from Battle of Gods and Resurrection F, History of Trunks is a canonized movie special because it links to the anime. Yes. Just loop Goku getting punched in the dick 30 times. For an hour. Goku dick punching. I'd rather have 13, even though he's basically a Super Saiyan android. He's basically a blue Super Saiyan Vegeta. Goten disappearing. What else is new? I haven't seen Goten really since shortly before the universe of Tournament of Power started. That and the whole Hit episode where Goku nearly killed himself. Actually, Goku did die in that episode. There was that episode, and then the episode where Goten was with Goku and they were buying food for Bulma. Or whatever. Or not Bulma. They were buying food for Whis, I think it was. Something like that. I don't remember. They were buying like some type of pastries for Beerus and Whis, I think. And Goten was with them. I want to name you Goku, because I always call you Kakarot, because your name's Kricketot. Or Cricketoon, and then there's Kricketot. So I'm going to call you Goku. Even though you're a female Goku. Take it. Heard it here, folk. Heard it here first. Female Goku. I mean, I've already seen what Vegeta would look like as a female. Why not? Ah, my God. I'm not happy. I don't mind Broly so much. What I'm more unhappy is that they now just stated that it's a spin-off. Because how is it going to lead... How is it going to be a super movie going after the events of Zeno destroying everybody and them all reviving to this guy being upset about that to now it being non-canon? I'm just more unhappy that it's not canon. Because this is supposed to be canon. What's the point of it then? I can't really... How can we consider Battle of Gods canon? And Resurrection F? Like, they lead into Super, and they have their own arc. Even though they were technically called Dragon Ball Z before Super became a thing, they're the ones that actually started off the series. If it wasn't for those movies, Dragon Ball Super would not even happen. They were the first canonized movies. That's what upsets me about this, more than Broly appearing. But no, Broly reappearing is because everybody won't shut the hell up and wants him back. We got Broly in the form of a freaking girl. We also got our first Super Saiyan female, Kale and Caulifla. I was happy, more or less, with Caulifla. Kale can go jump off a cliff somewhere. I personally did not like her character. I don't like her even more now because she's now useless. She's probably not going to be in the series much more. She actually has no place. Caulifla has some place. She's her own character. Kale is riding off of Broly's cock. Yeah, I said it. She's riding off of Broly's cock. Popularity. Cockularity. This whole movie's got me triggered now. I'm freaking woke. I want to consider this movie canon, but I can't now. It's not. It's not canon no more. It's not even a spin-off. To me, that's not a spin-off. A spin-off is taking a franchise and making its own different thing out of it. Kind of like with Pokemon Go. Pokemon Coliseum, Pokemon Stadium. Those are spin-offs to me. None of the Pokemon movies to me were spin-offs because it's Pokemon. It's still the anime-ish. The mangas are spin-offs. While they have somewhat to do with the story, they have nothing to do with the actual canon of the story. They're spin-offs. The movies do change up, have nothing really to do with the canon, but like they still have to do with the anime-ish. They all follow the same timeline, if you could know where to place them all. Like, if you want to take a spin-off, Dragon Ball Fusions is a spin-off. See where I'm going with this? Let's see. Naruto has a few games. There's Pokemon Conquest. Naruto, the stupid Dragon Chronicle things, where it's Naruto characters wearing armor. That's a spin-off. Heroes is a spin-off. Yes. To me, Dragon Ball Attack of the Saiyans, that's not a spin-off. That's actual canon stuff. Like, Multiverse... The Multiverse comic is not really a spin-off because that's not really made from the creators. That's a fan thing, but still, Dragon Ball After Future That's a spin-off because the guy who's actually making Dragon Ball Super right now is the one who made AF. Yes, that's a spin-off. Because that's taking a concept and expanding it. That's a spin-off. The guy who is making Super's manga right now, the guy who is drawing it, it's not Akira any longer. GT was a spin-off, yes. Which kind of goes against what I was just saying, but The Yamcha manga that they made, the reincarnation of Yamcha or whatever, that's a spin-off because that's a comic fan thing that the actual people at Toei Animation Studio are making because they're trying to get different Dragon Ball content out to different people. That's a spin-off. Because that has nothing to do with the story, and it's its own unique thing. It can be its own thing. Same with AF. Dragon Ball Fusions is a spin-off. Anything that is its own unique thing, like Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon Puzzle League, Pokemon Coliseum, all those are spin-offs. Like, same with any of the Telltale games. Those are spin-offs, like the Borderlands Telltale and Batman Telltale and The Walking Dead Telltale. Those are spin-offs. Same thing with all the phone games that they have for Dragon Ball. Those are spin-offs-ish. Like the Budokai games, those to me aren't really spin-offs. Those are just writing off of fan stuff, but anything that's made from a side stuff already is a spin-off. That's weird. My logic is weird. Like, I don't know. Sequels to a game isn't a spin-off. Like if they took a game and then changed up if they took a game and changed it up completely and made it different, that's a spin-off. Like with Pokemon Go. Like when they made those mobile, all the different phone games or all the different RPG versions and all the other different Final Fantasy 15s that they have going on, those are spin-offs of Final Fantasy 15. And here's another fun fact. Boruto from, Boruto, Naruto's child, his comic, his show, that's considered a spin-off. That's not a spin-off to me because it's got a manga and it follows the story of Naruto. It's continued onward, but it's considered a spin-off. Technically, by that standard, Super is a spin-off. This is why I don't consider that a spin-off. No, yes. Same with Super. Super is a sequel to Dragon Ball. By that logic, Super is a spin-off. It's not. This is why I say this. It's a sequel. It's got an anime and a manga release. And it's being, same way with how Super's being drawn by another creator while being supervised by the original creator. Same for Boruto. Boruto's no longer being drawn by the original guy who did Naruto. It's being done by someone else. I guess that kind of makes sense, but it's still being supervised and it's still they're still taking concepts from the creator and adding its own to it, which is why Super's manga is vastly different from the anime, because the anime was first. But they're also taking concepts from Akira Toriyama while adding in his own, which is why Super manga is vastly different than the anime. because he's not going off of the anime, or they don't the manga. The anime's not going off the manga, and the manga is going off the anime-ish, and then it's going to its own path. Unlike how usually it is, where it's the manga first, and then they take the plot lines of that, and then they add in filler, so they can take time away while the manga catches up. Full Metal Alchemist's first anime series can be technically considered a spin-off because they followed the manga, and then before the manga even caught up, they went to their own route, which is why they made Brotherhood, Brotherhood is the actual franchise that, if you want to know the story, you watch Brotherhood. It takes a different route. The first Full Metal anime took a different branch after a while. Oh, Bronzong. Like I need a freaking bell Pokemon-ish thing. Bronzong is like a gigantic freaking metal steel bell. However, I don't mind having you. Like PSO2 ES to me is, I guess, a spin-off of Phantasy Star Online 2. It doesn't really add anything. It's just riding off of Phantasy Star's popularity. And it's different. It's a spin-off to me. Kind of like how it's a reboot, but Devil May Cry 1, 2 can be... The original Devil May Cry can be... the original Devil May Cry 1 reboot. I shouldn't say the original. The reboot can be considered a spin-off. But it's a reboot. To me, though, it's also a spin-off reboot. Because it has nothing to do with anything. It's stupid. You can consider it part of the franchise, or you can just say it's a reboot. And it is a reboot, but to me, it's riding off of Devil May Cry's popularity while having its own story-ish. Like Final Fantasy 13, the 313 games, they all follow the same franchise. They all follow 13. They're not spin-offs. Not like the reboot of DMC1. That's its own unique thing. It's not even a reboot that well, even to me. At all. That's why I hate reboots, because they change up everything that you've learned in the original. That's like taking Dark Souls 1 and adding in whole new areas while calling it Dark Souls. That's not a reboot to me. That's a whole new game in its own. I guess that's what a reboot is, but to me, DMC's reboot is just its own. It should just be its own thing. That's why I don't like when they freaking take the same title. It's just as bad as freaking Microsoft and their naming convention. Because now whenever I say the Xbox One, people get confused. Because I usually just mean the original Xbox half the time. When I say the Xbox One, I'm talking about the original Xbox. But no, I gotta just say Xbox. Because they don't know how to name their fucking consoles. Sony didn't really know either. I mean, they have the PlayStation and they have the PlayStation 1. Same thing, same console, just one's smaller and one's white. It shouldn't have been called PlayStation 1, though. It should have just been PlayStation. But no, they made two of them. So whenever people say PlayStation 1, you don't mean the actual PlayStation, the fat gray one. You mean the smaller one. Because that's called the PlayStation 1. I guess that's a spin-off in a way. Same console, really. Just different named. Dumb. Dumb! Naming conventions. Super, you're burying yourself. You're already, like, not... a lot of the fans are not happy with you, even though I loved it. And I'm loving Heroes, but look what you're doing now with this new movie. I'm gonna love it, I hope. But, god damn it. Nappa. Also, another good spin-off would be Phantasy Star Nova and Phantasy Star Zero. While they're their own part of the franchise, in a way, Phantasy Star Zero is basically PSO on the DS. It's its own thing. That's a spin-off to PSO. Phantasy Star Nova is a different game entirely, so I don't know if that's a spin-off. But Phantasy Star Zero to me is a spin-off. Because it's taking PSO as a premise. Neo, in a way, can be a spin-off to Dark Souls. Ish. It's nothing to do with Dark Souls, but it took Dark Souls as a base. It's enough for me. That's like making Dark Souls a freaking phone game. You know how many freaking games they based off Dark Souls? Those are all spin-offs of Dark Souls. Neo is no exception. They have a game called Dead Mouse. Dead Mouse? M-A-U-S? It's basically Dark Souls, but as a mouse. That's a Dark Souls spin-off. Ish. It's taking Dark Souls-ish as a premise. You collect currency to level up as you kill enemies, and you do things similarly to Dark Souls. You find weapons, you have NPCs, there's quest lines. It's basically Dark Souls, but with a mouse. And it's a bird's eye view. That, to me, is a Dark Souls spin-off. While it's not made by FromSoft. It's not even licensed by Bandai Namco. It's a... what is it? Can't think of it now. You tried, it was fun. Dead Mouse? Dead Mouse? Dead Mouse? Eh. It didn't appeal to me. I saw it. I've watched it all the way through. I'm lazy. Just calling you Belle. Another good thing, talking about a game that's going to be coming out soon, the Mega Man X collection. The Mega Man Network games for the Game Boy and all those, the Zero Network and all those are Mega Man spin-offs. Anything else come to mind? Those games I never really cared for either, but those are all Mega Man spin-offs. It's apparently the same Zero, but it's not Mega Man to me. Oh no, he's binding me. He's binding me. I should have been through this place already. You're gonna be a bitch to capture, you know that? You know that, Onyx? You're gonna be a bitch to capture. Don't kill him, please. Alright, Pack, you better not freaking crit. Because this is as weak as I'm gonna make you. Okay, I can actually hit him once more. He's gonna kill me though. Alright, yeah. I can't hurt him anymore. Maybe with Zubat I can, but then Zubat would die. Actually, I could probably tackle this thing. Ho ho. That's about as weak as I can get you. Oh, it's a trainer. Shit, I didn't think it was a trainer. I thought it was a wild. Oh, there goes that dust ball. I didn't realize you were a trainer. That's how not paying attention I am. When did I run into a trainer? Huh. I have not been paying attention to the text either. The text should have told me that it was a trainer. Whoops. Have not been paying attention whatsoever. I was excited. I was like, why am I running into an Onyx here? That should have tipped me off right then and there. I am not paying attention. Magnitude 5. There we go. Anything above 6 would be better, but what can I do? What can I do? Anything above... Bind me. Bind me with your sturdiness. Oh, now I get the 8. Fucker. Didn't even level me. Your power startles me. I didn't even notice I ran into you. I am dumb. I am dumb. I was not paying attention. Get out of here, poop gas. No one loves you. No one likes Stunks. Stunks. I call him that because his name is Stunky. No one likes Stunks. Ooh, whatever. This all brought me up to the time I wanted to. I was actually planning to end earlier, but good. Poison barb. I don't have any poison types. However, yeah, I don't have flash. Ah, fuck. How's your Pokedex? I'm somewhere between fantastic and hopeless. Yeah, so useless? About me, I got something nice for you. Right? You want the Yes, I do! Yes. Using the Versity, you can find trainers you want to rematch with you. Oh, you also have a Pokedex. Yeah, I also have this too. Oh, thanks. So, technically, choosing your hand is useless. It's whichever one I get first. Yay. I can search for hidden items. Yay. Something you should touch often. It'll tell you if an item on the ground you can't see. It'll be easily special. Keep your Pokemon. Who the hell buries items? Honestly, that's what I want to know. Is where are these? How are these? Why are these people burying items? Is what I want to know. Yeah, can I freaking heal, please? I just like a good chunk of my team is all like battered. Alright, so a few of you to raise to 20. Go for it, my Pokemon will do my best. Go, do it. My Pokemon will work hard too. Are you a couple? Picnicker and Camper or whatever? Camper Anthony and Picnicker Lauren. Oh, it's Apache Risu and a Ponyta. Oh, they both begin with P's. Well, shit. I think my Zubat's gonna wing attack your pony, and my thing is gonna rock throw your freaking electric squirrel. Or you're gonna spark the crap out of my bat, thanks. Oh, Lord. Lord Almighty, no. Fuck. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, 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 Lord. Let's get you out of there, Zubat. I was not expecting you to survive. Let's kill him now. Oh, not expecting you to live. Expecting that to be a one-shot. Good luck with that. Ah, you paralyzed me, you dick. Quit weakening my attack, would you? You've been dead, you assholes. Now you're charming me. Hey, can you play Dragon Ball Fusions? Not today. That's tomorrow. What's up, Gustavon? I'm tired. I'm just gonna call you Wah or Gevsten Wah. Sorry if I butchered that majorly. I'm very tired. I would play that, but yeah, that's tomorrow. Also, it is 12 a.m. You heard us talking about Dragon Ball, did you? Sorry if I butchered your name majorly. I can barely read when certain letters and words are combined. Also, I am tired. But yeah, no. I will be on Fusions tomorrow along with Dark Souls Remaster. Around 6 p.m. I will do a longer Dragon Ball Fusion stream, which I plan to do about a 4-hour Fusion stream and a 2-hour Dark Souls stream. Or maybe 4 hours of both. We'll see how I feel. It's just, yeah, it's already midnight and I got work tomorrow. Thank you for the follow. And either way, I don't normally like to play my games off schedule. Aside from whenever I drop my games from my schedule, like PSO and PSO2, those will be played at any time because those are my main franchises. But I'm glad you enjoy. If you've been watching my Fusion streams, I'm glad you enjoy. And yes, I'm loving it. Fusions is a great game. I bought a second copy just so I can do it. So yeah, stay tuned for tomorrow. Fusions is first. Fusions will happen right at 6 p.m.-ish, around when, if I don't have issues getting that set up. It depends on my computer and my OBS and everything. But yeah, Fusions will happen immediately around 6 o'clock. Because I get home around 4 and I like to relax a little bit because I work at a warehouse and I get very tired and I work about 8 to 9 hours a day. And I'm only on my 3rd week, but still, like, it's a job I've never had before and it's very exhausting. But I always stream around 6 to midnight or 2 in the morning, yeah. 2 in the morning yesterday. With PSO2. But that's because I was co-oping with my friend. Otherwise, if I was by myself, I would not have played for so long. People ask if Fusions is good. I tell them this came out 2 years ago. Fusions is amazing. It needs to have a sequel. But a lot of as long as it's RPG based, a lot of the Dragon Ball RPGs are really good. Attack of the Saiyans was really good. Dragon Ball Fusions was really good. Even the card-based fighting, even the card-based RPG games were good. Legendary Super Warriors for the Game Boy and the one for the DS, the Hadoku Densetsu or whatever it's pronounced. All are very good games. And I plan to stream those as well. I have to rebuy the DS card one though, but I also love card games too. Not like card games, but like video games with a card system. Like Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. I like kind of that. I like those games. So Dragon Ball tends to focus more on the fighting games, but I love their RPGs. They need to sadly they did not make a sequel to Dragon Ball Attack of the Saiyans. Wish they did. I wish it sold better. But no, the fighting games are more priority. You think you'd be... There's a lot of them. There's actually a bunch that never released here. If you want to count all the Japanese versions, and you're only 13, damn. Yeah, you probably played a lot more of the RPGs than I have. I played as many as I know of in the American versions. I have dabbled a little bit in some of the Japanese ones, but I can't read them. Because there's so many Dragon Ball Z games that came out in Japan only. But I've beaten every RPG version of Dragon Ball that I know of. Even the ones that are like beat 'em ups that have like level up systems or like stat boosting systems, like Revenge of King Piccolo. It was a beat 'em up, but with some like with a system like that. I loved that game too. I've beaten a good chunk of Dragon Ball games. I don't know about all of them. I know I didn't beat the... There was a 3DS Dragon Ball based on... it was basically Legendary Super Warriors, but for the 3DS. I forgot what it was called. I know I didn't beat that one fully. Those are good games too. And I know I didn't completely beat Fighters yet. That's because I got bored of it. Pretty sure I got the ones JP ones turned English. I don't know. Huh. There might be patches or there might be ROM hacks for it. I would like to give those a try if I could find them in English. There's also so many slew of bad Dragon Ball games too. I mean, I did a stream on Super Butoden. Yeah, I beat Dragon Ball Z Attack of the Saiyans, which will be making a comeback for a stream. If you want to watch my Dragon Ball Z Attack of the Saiyans Let's Play, you can check out my YouTube channel. I think that's my command. Nope. Nope, that's not even how I spell YouTube. There we go. If you want to check out my YouTube channel, which has Let's Plays that... I stopped doing YouTube, but I have a bunch of Let's Plays that I haven't streamed yet, and just... You can see how I used to record and how things differ from streaming. But if you want to check out my YouTube stuff, which has Dragon Ball games on there... Some, not too many, but I have Attack of the Saiyans, which is completed. You can check that out. I spelled YouTube completely wrong, I know. You can check that out. Fusions I did start doing a Let's Play on, and then I stopped because editing reasons. It was just a pain in the ass because whenever I tried to edit it, the video would stutter. I have a few Pokemon stuff on there. I have a completed Pokemon Red playthrough. I started a Crystal playthrough. I started a ROM hack of Fire Red with Dragon Ball Z, which actually might pique your interest, which is going to be a stream after I beat Diamond. Dragon Ball Z Team Training is what it's actually called. It's a Fire Red ROM hack with Dragon Ball Z characters in it. That's going to be streamed after this, after I beat Pokemon Diamond. So if you want to see that, I actually played through most of the whole game. I just didn't edit the last remainder, because the last I needed to edit was me beating the Elite Four and catching all the legendaries and doing post game. I just got bored of editing, because editing was a pain in the ass with my job and working and doing other things. Plus, it was either I did YouTube, work, or I streamed. I couldn't balance all three, because recording takes up time, and then editing would take up the rest of my time, and then I post a video like daily or every other day, and sometimes I would miss days. So I was like, you know what, it's either I stream or I edit and record, and I decided I'd stream. It's a lot easier on me, and it's a lot more fun. I get to interact with people like you. So I'd rather edit. But yeah, if you want to see some Pokemon stuff, I did a complete Omega Ruby Let's Play. I did a somewhat of a Ruby Let's Play that I started before Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire came out, then I stopped. Pokemon games on the DS too, but I always get bored when I get to the fire. Yeah, I tend to get bored too. I got bored of my Nuzlocks. I did a Heart Gold Nuzlocke that I had to complete. I had to redo like 3 times. Because the videos kept getting fucked. Fire thing? I wouldn't know. I accidentally used Metal Claw. Whoops. Just to show I'm getting tired. I'm glad you joined. Because, yeah, I stream daily, dude. So you get to... Fire Gym? Yeah. That's all good. I can't think right now myself. I should have figured you were talking about the Fire Gym. Well, it depends on which generation, though. Like, if you only make it to Gen 1 Fire Gym, that's kind of late. If you're talking about other generations, like Gen 3, the Fire Gym's a little early. But, yeah, I understand what you mean. Like, with Sun and Moon, I played for like an hour. I didn't even make it to the first town. I got bored. Like, I was in a big Pokemon Surgence mood at that time, and I was recording a couple episodes of Sun, and I was just like, I'm bored. What is Pokemon doing? It's getting weird. I will be playing through Moon version and Ultra Sun. The reason I'm choosing to do Moon over Sun is because I have stuff that I want to put on Sun version, and I still haven't gotten the bonuses that you get from when you first get the game, and I don't want to delete that. You hate Sun and Moon? Well then. I don't know. When I played it, I just thought it was too story heavy, and it was just bleh. This is my favorite generation right here, Gen 4. Gen 2 and Gen 4, which is why I love Heart Gold so much. Heart Gold, I can't wait to stream Heart Gold. I'm gonna be streaming. X and Y are great games. They're my third favorite. Gen 2, Gen 4, and Gen 6. They're my favorite of all out of all of them. Gen 3 are my least favorite, followed by Gen 5. I'll be streaming all of the Pokemon games of one game of each generation. So I'm currently on Diamond. I will restream Red and Blue, or Red or Blue, probably Yellow or Red, one of the two. If you want to watch my Red playthrough, you can watch that. I already did Omega Ruby and Omega Ruby, but I will be streaming one of them. I just got to rebuy another copy because those are complete. I mean, I have all the Pokemon, and I'm not deleting them. Both of them are complete. I'm going to rebuy a copy of X or Y because those are both complete as well. Not deleting those. Because I'm the kind of guy who likes to have all of my Pokemon games completed. Even if the Pokemon are off of them. I'm not deleting that. Because I might want to use them for shiny hunts in the future. And that's also a thing I'm big with. Same with my Platinum. My Platinum, I haven't completed that with all the Pokedex or anything, but I use that for shiny chaining. And I haven't deleted that since, and I'm not going to. So if you want to see some shiny hunts, I will get on some of my Platinum to shiny chain. Which I plan to do some shiny hunting. Because that's something I've done in the past, where I show videos on my YouTube of me capturing shiny legendaries. Which I legitimately earned via RNGing. I didn't cheat. I RNG'd them. You and your steel typing. Why did I? No, I don't. I'm not into the PvP stuff. A lot of people I know have requested me to do Fortnite. Not so much of my fans or followers. A lot of people I work with and a lot of people I've talked to have requested me to do Fortnite for streams. It would help me grow. It's just like, yeah, but the game to me doesn't interest me. I've seen too much of it and it's too popular. And also I'm not into the PvP scene. I mean, I can give it me and my friend were planning on giving it a try eventually. But yeah, that's just Fortnite's not one of my things. I haven't even played it yet, but give it time and I may do a one-shot or two of it. You can always do a game request for Fortnite. God, and now I'm asking for that. I do have a Meseta system. I do have a game request system where you earn Meseta, which is a point system, which is money, currency, and PSO. And it's basically you can request me to do a game. I've already had one person request me to do Path of Exile. And then I've had a dude, he didn't request it via my game request system, but he asked me to do WoW, World of Warcraft, which is a game I've never played. So if you stay in my stream long enough, every 10 minutes you'll see a red box pop up. You click that and you earn some Meseta. My loyalty reward system, you can literally redeem those for points and redeem them for different things like song requests, game requests, and a bunch of other useless shit that's on there. So if you do want to request me to do Fortnite, you always can. That's better than actually asking me to do it, because then that's because when you game request, it's up to you however long I play it. Because I can easily be like, yeah, I'll do it, but then I'll normally just not do it. But if you game request it, then I do it. Because that's just how that system works. So I'm not an asshole. I just never got into that kind of stuff. Mount Coronet. Oh, it's a matchup. Like, people like you because you talk. Yes, a lot of people have told me that they enjoy that I talk a lot. I've done YouTube for 5 years. I've gotten used to talking to myself. And I also do a thing where when I play games, whether it's old or new, I tend to do a walkthrough-ish, kinda. Like I explain. Somewhat, not so much with Pokemon, but with other games, I tend to do like, oh, this is what you do, or this is how you fight, or, you know, stuff like that. When it comes to games I've already played on YouTube, I tend not to do it so much with like Dark Souls and stuff like that, but with a lot of games, I tend to do like a... I did quit doing YouTube. I did quit editing. I didn't quit doing YouTube because my streams go on my YouTube channel. So in a way, I'm still doing YouTube. I just quit editing. I just quit recording because recording with my Elgato is kind of kept corrupting a bunch of my videos. And then with my job, working at Chick-fil-A at the time was taking up a lot of my time. And then coming home, and then I just got tired. A lot of the times there was times where I took months off of recording at a time, and then it just got repetitive. It got old. I wasn't growing any. Like, I had 150 subs, and, like, no one was watching, and I wasn't gaining anything out of it. Like, it was no fun after a while. Streaming, I get to talk to you guys live. I get to see myself grow. You guys get to experience me grow. I get to actually interact with people, and you guys get to just help me out, and, you know, I get to see all this stuff, and I get to see myself grow, and plus, I'm already surpassed my YouTube channel. I've been streaming for less than 5 years. Like, I've been streaming for about 2 years-ish, and I'm already bigger on here than I am on my YouTube channel. I've been doing that for 5 years. It just got old. It got repetitive. It got tiring. Editing was just getting boring, and some of my videos kept getting corrupted. Dragon Ball Fusions, I don't know if I'm a pro, but I'm good enough. Like, I don't know all the mechanics. I don't know all the statuses. I know a bit about it. I've got most of all the major characters on my other file. Not everyone. My current stream, I plan on getting every character. Yes, every character. I'm not a pro by any means. I don't consider myself a pro gamer by any means. I'm actually pretty garbage. If you watch a lot of some of my streams, there's a lot. I do. Funnily enough, I do bad whenever I'm recording or if I'm on live streams. I tend to do better in gaming when I'm not trying to talk to people. So you'll probably see me do bad at certain games. When it comes to action RPGs and stuff like that, you'll probably see me do pretty bad at times. There might be times when I'm good. But when it comes to just me playing for myself and I'm trying to talk to somebody, I do alright. Fusions is not a demanding game, so I'd say I'm pretty chill. But no, I'm not a pro by any means. I enjoy it though. There's a lot of mechanics I don't use or don't know a lot of the statuses, but like I barely even heal. Like for a fact, I know you don't even really need to heal. Did you get hit? I didn't get him. No, I did not. I was close to getting some of the Universe 6 characters. I just haven't gone for them yet. I was going for the last characters I remember getting was all the Gokus, all the Vegetas, Gohan, all those guys. I was getting all of them out of the way. I have not attempted to do Universe 6. Because what I was doing, I was going back to the beginning area, getting all of those guys, and then working my way up. I had Cell, Frieza, Goku, all forms of Goku, all forms of Vegeta. I had all forms of Gohan. I had those guys. I was working on my way up to all the areas through the bottom. So no, Universe 6, I did not get any of them yet. I've encountered a few of them, though. You didn't get hit, though? Yeah, that RNG. It took me like 20 tries to get Vegeta. And I got Goku like first try. And then I think I realized I had to battle Vegeta outside of a fight in order to get him. Yeah, there's only 5 of them, I didn't even get Beerus or Whis either. Newly created world. A world where time flowed, space expanded. There should be no strife. I also read. So if you don't mind me reading text like this, I tend to do that as well. That's just how my Let's Plays worked. What has become of this world? Because the human spirit is weak and incomplete. Strife has spread. The world is being ruined. I find the state of things to be deplorable. That's another thing for my Let's Plays that transfer over. I'll do some fusions explaining. That's something I do more explaining on. Pokemon I don't think really need a lot of, oh, well, this is where you go. I'm in Mount Coronet. You go down this staircase. Da-da-da. I don't know. You don't really need to worry about that. I also nickname Pokemon. So if there's Pokemon that I don't have yet and you want to name one, feel free. That's something I did. I never really do, but it's something I'm doing for streams because it's another way to interact with the fans. It gives someone some fun. So if there's ever a Pokemon you want me to name, let me know. If I have it, then I'll swap it out with a different Pokemon. Like, my Zubat here is named after a fan named Kenny. One of my mods. I named him after my mod. It's so much harder when your 3DS doesn't connect to your Wi-Fi. I feel ya. It's also harder when you had shit Wi-Fi. Well, I don't anymore, but I did at one point. That's how I felt with my PS4. My PS4 would take like 3 days to install a game. You also may see me battle my Street Pass character. That's something that I was planning to do towards the end of my stream, was battle my Street Pass character, and then maybe battle some people. Because I've had one other fan request me to battle him a bunch of times. And I just don't really want to focus on that early on. I want to wait until I'm at the end of the game. So if you ever want to battle in fusions, we can always do that towards the end. Or maybe once during the middle somewhere. It's so much easier when you will connect. Go to that place. Ah, yes. Yes, it is. But yeah, if there's ever a time you want to battle sometime, we can. I just want to I just don't really want to focus that too much. in the beginning. I'm still like I just barely got to. I'm at the second area. I've gotten to the second area, and now I can capture people. I just barely completed the first floor, capturing everybody there. Now I'm working on area 2, and I'm going to be capturing everybody by area, and that's how I work my way up. So I barely have not been progressing. I've just been capturing people. Eastern. I'm at Eastern time. Meaning it is currently 12:40 for me right now. It's 12 a.m. It's almost 1 a.m. Good thing you caught me, because I was right about to get off. That's why I'm streaming still. It's because I'm not going to just be like, oh, a new person. Goodbye. I tend to stream a little later when new people come in towards the end. Because I feel wrong for just leaving you like that. I'm not going to do that. Oh, okay. I live in Pennsylvania. So. I was an Illinois native and now I live in PA. Yeah, around 5 your time, 6 p.m. my time. Sometimes I may stream earlier on days that I work. Like when I come home, I may stream earlier on certain cases, but normally around 6 p.m. Only because that was originally what my streaming schedule was when I would work at Chick-fil-A, because that's when I originally got home. I usually got home around 6 p.m. I get home around 4 now. But my job now is dealing at a warehouse, so I'm a lot more tired and exhausted. So I like to relax for about 2 hours. Sometimes I pass out and take a little nap. So yeah, around 6 p.m., 5 o'clock your time. And if there's days that I have days off, like every other Saturday I have a day off, and every Sunday I have days off. I may stream earlier on those days. It also depends on when I wake up, because unless I'm working, I'm not really a morning person. I used to be, but ever since I started really working for several years, I haven't really been a morning person anymore. It's sad to say, I'm getting old. I'm already almost nearly 30, and I haven't really had much of ways of a job because of unemployment issues, or not unemployment issues, but employment rate. Back in Illinois was garbage, and I never really had a job much because I couldn't find one. No one would hire me, and every other job I tried to look for wasn't full-time. It was always part-time or seasonal. And now I'm getting a job out here, and so I'm not used to working too early in the mornings a lot. I'm used to waking up and being active, but ever since I started working early, and days I don't work, my body's just not used to that. Weirdly enough. But yeah. But yes, tomorrow at 6. I will stream around 6 till about, I don't know, 10? 6 to 10, and then around that I'll get on Dark Souls. So I plan to do about a 4-hour fusion stream. Dark Souls 1 is almost done. That's why I don't want to rush it. I want to take my time with it. Alright, gonna see you're gonna go weightlift. Join the stream around 7:45, 8:15-ish. So when will you stop playing? Probably around like 10 o'clock. 10 p.m. my time-ish. My time, so you'll catch me somewhere around the middle. Don't worry, if you catch me around 7 to 8, you'll catch me with at least a good 2 hours before I end. And then you have a good whole rest of the stream to watch once it's over. So go ahead and catch up on any fusions. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That means a lot. Here, if you want to stay in contact, you have a Discord. We can stay in contact. Feel free. Both of the Discords, they're 2 different channels, but it doesn't matter. One of them is more active. Feel free to join that one. But if you have a Discord, if you have a phone, you can always join on that. It's a good way to stay in contact. Originally, it was just meant for me and my friend to talk It's how me and my friend co-op. But a bunch of my fans from Twitch join me on there, and we stay in contact. That's how we talk. So if you want to stay in contact, stay up to date when I'm streaming, feel free to join me there. I'm active on Discord daily. I may not talk on there that much, but I'm always there. I'm always checking it. I'm always watching it. And if anyone talks, I respond. Cool. Well, feel free to join if you can get it fixed. Either way. So yeah, I'll see you around then, man. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy the streams. Feel free to catch up on any of the streams that you haven't seen or any streams that you've missed. I'll see you for tomorrow then. Take care, my dude. And enjoy your workout. And have a good night. Means a lot. I didn't really realize I was all that good. I always felt I was never that good at YouTube, so I'm glad that people enjoy. A lot of people have told me I'm underrated and I deserve more than I gain. But sadly, YouTube was never a really good platform for gaming, in my opinion. Twitch is a lot better for me. Especially now that I'm used to talking more. And it's thanks to you guys. So thank you very much. What do you mean by webpage? Take care. I don't know what that means. That sucks. I don't think my links are broken. Well, take care, dude. I can always private message you my Discord hashtag thing or whatever. If you need it, if you can join that way, I can always private message you that. Or you can private message me yours and I'll add you that way. Also, if you want, while it may not matter too much, there's my schedule. You can see for yourself what I play and what times. They're pretty much all at 6. Some of them may say 10, but I normally don't stream those anymore because I got a job. But feel free to check out my schedule. They're pretty much all at 6 p.m. or earlier. At least you can see what games and what days I play them. I didn't even have a schedule when I first started. I was just doing whatever. Now I actually got bigger, and I was like, you know what? I need to come up with one. It's hard to. It's hard to come up with a schedule based around me not wanting to always stream sometimes. Alright, well, I'm going to get off here as well. It's getting late. I streamed longer because people joined in, and I'm not going to leave y'all hanging. Thank you everyone for joining in. I love all of you. You guys are amazing, and welcome to the family. To any of the new follows, especially you, Gevston Wa. And thank you Zero for joining in. All of the new fans, everyone, welcome to the family, guys. Feel free to check out my Discord. I'll link it again. Feel free to look at my commands so you can see what list of commands I have. Feel free to check out my schedules and my YouTube. Also, feel free to check out my buddies' channels. Have a good night, everybody. I'll see y'all around. No one, I guess we can raid Scyther. is that wrong? XX Scyther XX Gaming. Yeah, how is that wrong? Huh. Interesting. I don't know how that's wrong. I don't know what I'm typing in wrong. Yeah, it's not working. Maybe it's because it's more than one line? Weird. Because I'm typing that correct. Oh. That's why. Exclamation point. It's slash. Enjoy Scyther Gaming. I was typing it in completely wrong. I put an exclamation point raid, not slash raid. That's not the right type of command. Surge, I think he's playing. He's playing something. He's playing America's Army Proving Grounds, Team Surge, something like that. He's playing some war game. Enjoy, guys. See you around.